Hi everyone, Carl Latham here, bringing you a Cairns property market update for May 2021. Well, another COVID-19 lockdown in Melbourne seems to be driving more interest up here from people wanting to get out of the city and into our beautiful regional area like here up in Cairns. It must be right on the forefront of everyone's mind because the amount of inquiries we've been receiving over the last few weeks have been unprecedented. Buyers are wanting to get out of the city, get up here, and with the lockdown, they're making lots of offers sight unseen. We've seen it this weekend and the preceding weekend before that. The level of demand is extremely high at the moment here in Cairns, with reports of 67% increase of home loan approvals over the last few weeks based on this time last year. That is absolutely huge. If you couple that with the number of new properties coming onto the market from this time last year, which is only a 1% increase, is why there's a stranglehold on the market at the moment and the market is tightening. What we're seeing is on average 1,300 views from buyers per property when they come to market. This is resulting in multiple offers and prices we've seen increasing anywhere from 5 to 10 up to 20% in some areas within a 12-month period. We had an open home at the weekend. If you have a look just here on the video, I did a time-lapse video of a property we took to market in Brinsmead. My record open home, we had 160 people to the open home on Saturday within a 30-minute period. We received 34 inquiries during the week on this property. Off the back of that, we had another open home last night, 5:30 to 6 o'clock. We had another 60 people arrive at that property. We're currently at 7-8 offers on this property with more coming in at the moment. 3 of the buyers are from Melbourne, have offered sight unseen, but there's also buyers from Newcastle, other parts of Sydney, along with your local buyers as well. Now, if you've been procrastinating, thinking of bringing your property to the market, could now be the best time? Well, the conditions are perfect. It is the perfect storm. We've got the lowest interest rates in history, as you know. We've got the rents the highest they've ever been. If you're trying to get into the rental market, it is fierce out there. We're getting 20 to 25 applications on each property. There's buyers, there's homeowners struggling to find somewhere to live in between purchasing a place. The ones that are moving here are having to buy sight unseen because you just cannot find a rental. It's very fierce out there. Vacancy rates are well under 0.5%, and most are already rented before they even advertised online. What's the value of your home right now? Well, if you had an agent that came out to appraise your property earlier this year or any time prior to that, you can't rely on that figure anymore. We as agents are struggling to keep up with what the actual values are. We think we know what the value is, and with the level of demand and the buyers coming through the properties, the prices just seem to be going up and above where we're at. Now, is it an inflated market? Look, I don't think so. We haven't seen any market growth for 15 years here in Cairns. And while the rest of the country prices have climbed over that period, they haven't here, really. So I think it's just a market correction. It's long overdue. The prices are going up, yes, and quite rapidly, but I think it's catching up to the trend over a 10 to 15-year period. So if you're wondering what your new value is, simply give me a call, send me an SMS or an email with your name and property address, and I'll get in contact with you. Then you can make some better decisions on what you should do with the equity in your own home or whether you should sell and move on. Thanks for watching, and I'll chat to you next time.